back to Shadow Sam Tarot. I do hope you're all been well and that you've all been taking care of yourselves. Sorry that I've not been on for a while. Honestly, I've not been feeling very well. Also, this weekend I took my eldest child to her first ever gig and she went to see Bee and Her Business. Absolutely fantastic night. Really, really enjoyed ourselves. And yeah, honestly, I've been recuperating. The rest of this week I've been recuperating from it. So before I forget, don't forget to pop a hello in the chat box for your chance to get your free tarot reading. All of this is free. Let's do the lowdown. Right, so the lowdown is, I'm Shadow Sam. I've been doing tarot for approximately 3 years now. So I'll be honest, I am still learning and I love feedback, whether it's positive or negative. I definitely appreciate the feedback. And I don't want any money or any gifts or anything like that. I do this all for free. I personally believe that once you've been given a gift for free, that you should, use it for free. You shouldn't charge people for it. Personally, I mean, there's lots of other people that would think differently, but that's my personal choice. So yeah, whilst we are awaiting for people to come join us this evening, I am just going to finish setting up the EMF detector, which, there we go, it's calmed down. What I may do is just relocate that. Give me a second. Yeah, I'm going to relocate it to this side. Just out of habit, to be honest with you. And we also have with us this evening the spirit box. So we're hoping that now that the space is open, that we can connect with some spirits. Maybe even get to ask some questions, maybe get some answers from them, who knows. But yeah, don't forget to pop hello in the chat box for your free tarot reading. What does gloom mean, spirit?
Colin.
Oh, Are you feeling gloomy, Colin? Is Colin feeling gloomy? Spirit? Hello, Blue Gaze, and how are you doing, my darling? How are you doing, sweetheart? I do hope you're taking care of yourself. Sorry about the background noise there.
Oh, really?
I'm good. Yeah. Like I was saying, a little bit tired.
It.
I've had a busy few days. I had a busy weekend with my daughter, taking her on to her first ever gig to see a band, and yeah, just been recuperating this weekend, to be honest. So, how are you doing, Blue Gaze? Do you fancy some tarot cards today? Do you have a specific question for the cards, or would you just like a general reading? Please excuse my nail varnish. I've not had a chance to take this lot off yet, to be honest with you. Yeah, you have a question? God bless you, thank you. What would you like to ask the cards today, my lovely? Them a little bit. Three choices for work. Can't decide which is going to be peaceful for my soul. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask the cards to show me your three choices and the possible paths for each of those three choices. Sorry about the camera. It will come back eventually. So we're going to ask the cards. Blue Gaze's three choices. I want to see what are these three choices. What are Blue Gaze's three choices? Choice number 2. I need choice number 2. Choice number 2. Top card only. Choice number 3. Where on earth did you land? And you're in
Why
the
have you
reverse.
come?
And that's number 3. So here's your 3 job choices. First one is a High Priestess. It's an emotional and stable job. Second job offer is the King of Swords. It's about structure and routine and cutting through the bullshit. So the first job is going to be more
Destruction.
feel with the High Priestess. It's more about gaining knowledge. You're going to learn more in the first option. I'm going to turn Spirit Box down a minute because it's a little loud. Second option is about, so it's a routine. So the second option is a routine job. It's a 9 to 5 option that's been given to you, or at least a 60-hour-a-week contract sort of thing. You know what I mean? That kind of style. So I feel like the first option that you've been given is more of a wisdom path, a knowledge path. More spiritual than anything else, but it'll feed your soul. Okay. The second option that you've got there is the routine. It's the 9 to 5 and keeping things very structured. Okay. And then the last one is about, and the last option you've got available, which is the 5 of Swords in reverse, which is, I feel, turning over a new leaf. It's the way I want to describe this is it's almost you're going for the same job. Hi Zara, how you doing, darling? It's almost like with this card you're going for exactly the same job, just in a different company. And I feel at the moment that you actually you need growth more than stability. Now I understand you've got bills to pay, but I feel that this is more a stuck card. So the third option is more of a stuck card. Let's get some more on the High Priestess. High Priestess. High Priestess, High Priestess, High Priestess, High Priestess. I'm not going to take that because that flew out on my fault.
Painted neck.
High Priestess. Yes, Spirit, painted neck. I have tattoos on my neck. I have tattoos on my neck, Spirit, yes. High Priestess, High Priestess. Oh God, stop. All the way back to the first one that flipped, which is the Hangman reverse. Right then. So, I'm concentrating on the High Priestess right now. That was the first one that came up. This feels more like a spiritual nurturing opportunity. It's also a learning opportunity. Yeah, so we'll go with the High Priestess. So with the High Priestess, I asked for clarity on it. So we're getting the Five of Pentacles in reverse. See, the Five of Pentacles upright is about it's about financial hardships, about being out in the cold, whether financially, whether whatever. But in reverse, it is an improvement of your finances. Your luck is coming back to you. And I see it as the first option. I see it being a positive change. Yeah, again, we have got another Pentacles card. It happens to be the Six of Pentacles in reverse, which is another generosity card. It's another assistance and support card. And then we have the Hangman in reverse. So see, option number one, it gives you all the financial stability that you're going to want, that you need. Yeah. But I see it being a stagnant option. It's repeating negative patterns comes to mind with this. Do you understand? So it feels like this looks like a great job. You know, on the forefront, it looks like, you know, there's stuff to be learned. There's so much that I need to learn, so much that I need to, you know, and this feels like a spiritual offer. But I don't feel that is actually in the short term. It's a positive. In the long term, I don't feel that you're going to be happy in that option. So that was option number one, which was the High Priestess. So option number two is the King of Swords. Which device, Spirit? This one is a spirit box. This hears your voice, Spirit, and relays it back to me when I can't hear you. Or do you mean the EMF detector, Spirit? We have two machines today. So, right, we'll go into this one then. Blue gaze, all right. Hello, Tota. Hello, darling. I'll pull some cards for you next, lovely. All right, sweets. So we've got the King of Swords. This was the second option. Now, this is the structure and routine. This is the dependable. It's always the same.
Incident.
Cutting through the bullshit. And I do see that as cutting through the bullshit. It's also solicitor / lawyer card. It's about having morals and integrity. Not that you think lawyers and solicitors do, but they do. It's only the bad ones that give the rest of them a bad name. But let's expand on this King of Swords option. King of Swords. Thank you. So that's the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. I'll take it because I know that's going to pop. Ace of Cups in reverse. King of Swords. Give me clarity on that King of Swords. Thank you. So, option number two. It's almost a shallow endeavour because, yes, you've got the stability, the structure, the routine, the financial dependability and everything else to give you the chance to, like you said, to build your energy back up. But in the long run, it's like I've said, it's a shallow endeavour. it's not going to build you, it's not going to feed your soul, it's not going to enhance your life. It is just what it is, shallow endeavor. And I see it causing issues with repressed emotions. See, the Ace of Cups upright, it's about new beginnings and new relationships, but the Ace of Cups in reverse is like a dead stop. It's a dead stop. If you take option number 2, that's all you're ever going to be. That's all you're ever going to do, because you will become so comfortable in that job, because it will be such a shallow-minded job. And what I mean by shallow-minded is it's not going to challenge you mentally in any way. It's not going to give you the chance
I'm only 5.
to it's not going to give you the chance to really show what you're made of. And everybody on this planet needs to feel that. But yeah, then we've also got the 9 of Wands upright, which is about the resilience card. It's the ongoing battle card. It's draining your energy, that being nearly there but never quite reaching the pinnacle of where you're trying to get to. Okay, so like we said, option number 1, it does bring a sense of stagnation, but it is more financially secure for you. Okay, I do feel that I want more financially secure for you. Then we have the King of Swords, second option. And to be completely honest with you, I see this as being like, it's not so much a step up in career, it's a step sideways, and then you're going to be stuck there. Okay, and I don't want you to feel like you're ever going to be stuck. All right, nobody deserves to feel like that. So I'm going to go for this last option.
Nervous.
Let's go for this one. So this is the 5 of Swords in reverse, which is about turning over a new leaf. It's about, on the card it says conscience kicking in, but I see this as realizing what one has got and what one still needs to tackle in order to step forward. Okay, because there's always going to be something going on in the background that's going to drain you. It's about allocating the correct amount of energy to the project, to the situation that you're in. So give me a second, I want to expand on this. So this is the 5 of Swords in reverse, 5 of Swords in reverse,
Charlie.
5 of Swords in reverse. That's the first card, and that's a landing in the reverse, and that is the 8 of Wands in reverse. So we want the, did I call that the 5 of Swords? It's supposed to be the 7 of Swords. Sorry, I read the number wrong. It's upside down. 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords in reverse. 7 of Swords. That's our 5. 7 of Swords in reverse. 7 of Swords in reverse. So,
My stomach.
oh my gosh. So we've got 3 cards on the reverse there, which, see, there's 3 on the reverse there. There's 3 on the reverse there. There's 2 on the reverse there. Right, let's just get to this one, and then I'll put the dots together in my head as I'm talking. Right. So the first one we've got is, it's a restriction. It's a bad timing. It's about losing momentum in your career. It's also a returning card. You know, like you're going back to, if you take option number 3, you'll almost be taking a step back in your career, because you'll end up doing things that you've already done before that aren't going to challenge you, or at least keep you interested in the work enough to, you know, to keep going. The next card is the Knight of Cups in reverse, which is the manipulation card. I feel there's a lot of manipulation within this job offer. Okay. There is a lot of manipulation within this job offer. I feel that it's almost, you're almost being cheated. You're being cheated. Yeah, yeah, Blue Gaze, you're right there. You're absolutely right. But it's a manipulation. It's cheating you out of what
I
you
need to
rightly
warn you.
deserve, because you've already, and I feel like you've already gone a lot further than the role that your career is at the moment. I feel like you've already gone further. You've just not been able to put that into a contract or a you know, a role increase sort of thing. Promotion, that's the word I'm looking for. Right, so the last card with option 3. 7 of Cups in reverse. See, I still have to count myself, you know. Now this is about reality check. It's about absolutely having a complete and utter reality check and realising that this is a lack of choice, it's a lack of opportunity. This is it's a poor choice. Okay, this is again, the sideways step. Okay, a sideways step that's going to do nothing to feed your soul, nothing to feed your career, and it's nothing to feed your mind. So option number 3, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I would suggest, from what I can see here, to take option number 3 and put it out of mind. So I'm going to remove option number 3 from the table completely, because I don't feel like that should ever be an option for you. Okay.
Major.
So we're going to go back to option 2 and option 1, and we're really going to think about these. See, with option 1, we've got the High Priestess, which is about inner knowing, inner learning. This job will bring you the option of, it will bring the opportunity for you to learn about yourself more than anything else. It will bring you out of financial hardships. It's a generous situation of quite a lot of assistance and support within that role. But just be aware of like detachment and negative patterns. Yeah. Because even though I don't feel that role number 1 is going to teach you anything within the career, role number 1 is there to teach you about yourself. Okay, option number 1 is there to teach you about yourself. If you take option number 1, then you're traveling on a path of self-enlightenment, a journey of inner working, where you'll figure out what it is you want, how you want to get
I
it.
took my last breath here.
And this may not be a long-term option, but it is still one of better options, because it gives you that chance to learn and grow internally, emotionally, mentally, you know, and within your career. Yes, there is an improvement here, but this is more about you. Okay.
My name is George.
Hello, George. Then there was option number 2. So option number 2 is the King of Swords. Now, I do see this option number 2 as being quite a shallow offer, a shallow job, that you're going to feel very stuck, and like there's no new ideas, there's no way for you to build upon it, to create new. And again, I see this be the Resilience card. Now, it's an ongoing battle card, but it's also learning from past mistakes. You know, learning from past failures, gathering your strength or getting yourself stronger. Okay. So I'm going to be completely honest with you, Blue Gaze. If I were in your position, I've been looked at. Yeah, there is a travelling one in there. That was option number 1. Option number 3, sorry. If you remember, option number 3 was the 7 of Swords in reverse. Yeah, and then we got the 8 of Wands in reverse, which is a travelling card. But it's a restricted travelling card. It's about bad timing
Poltergeist.
and losing momentum. Yeah? Then the second card we got for option number 3 was the Knight of Cups in reverse, which is a manipulation. And then the last one that we got for that was the Seven of Cups in reverse. Which is why, you know, it's that reality check, lack of choice and opportunities, lack of growth. Which is why I said, personally, I wouldn't take option number 3. What I would like to do is just throw some cosmic insights and see if the cosmic insight has got something for you. Yes, I feel like... Hang on a second. Let me lift those cards back up to show you again. The Knight of Cups. See now, it's cups, not pentacles. So cups tells me that they're lying about, they're manipulating you as to where your career can go within this role. They're making it, they're telling you that this role could go somewhere further, but it's not going to go any further. The option number 3 is literally, this is the role we're going to put you in, and if you don't like it, get gone. And that is their emotions behind this. That is their emotions behind this. So, let me throw some cosmic insight for you. Throw some cosmic insight. Let's throw blue gaze, cosmic insight, blue gaze. I'm not going to take that. That was my finger. I caught that with my finger. So, blue gaze.
Touch. Mystical.
Blue gaze. Oh.
Cursed.
Blue gaze. One more for blue gaze, please. Hi everybody, just give me a minute please. Yes, I will quite happily give everybody a reading. I believe Toto is next, and then it will be you, Zavakuma. Losing a job or walking away from a job. Okay, that's the breakdown of a career role. I'm putting this into the category career because that's what we've been concentrating on. Okay, so it's the breakdown of the career or the role in which you were playing.
Victoria.
There's the chemistry of finding a new role, of being wooed, you know, by these 3 options. So, you know, they're trying to bring you in, they're trying to make you feel good. You know, we can give you this, we can, you know, you'd be a prized part of our team. That you know, they're trying to use they're basically trying to charm you in. Yeah, but then there's the honeymoon phase afterwards. Yeah, you always remember that there's a honeymoon phase, and that never lasts. Blue gaze. The next card that comes out is to remember to use your intuition. Okay. Your intuition is going to hold you clear. It's going to... Don't ignore red flags, because whether that be in the interview process, whether that be in researching the role. What's your star sign, Blue Gaze? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yeah, everybody can get a reading, my lovelies. I will quite happily pop readings in there for you. I have got a list of Tota, Zavakuma, and Opal. I'll just call it Opal. No, it's an earth sign. Well, there's an air sign involved. Okay. So there's an air sign involved in one of these job options. That we've got underneath. 1, 2, and 3. A, B, and C. Yeah? This air sign is the one that's going to give the most red flags. This is the one that you want to watch out for. I'm assuming this is going to be option 3. Yeah? I could be wrong. I could be wrong in that. But you need to use your intuition. Watch out for an air sign. It's going to lie through their teeth. Do everything they can to charm you into the honeymoon period of a career, of a new job. And it is not worth it. Okay? So don't listen to what it is that they're offering you. Think about what they're not offering you. What have they not offered you? You know? And I'm going to leave that one with you, Blue Gaze. I'm going to leave that one there because I don't feel like I can read any more on that. So I do hope you're well, my lovely, and do take care of yourself. But please come back and see me soon because I would love to get an update from you and just find out how you're doing. This camera needs to
I can't find
behave.
my way.
If I can get it to... There we go. Takes a minute. You're welcome, my lovely, anytime. Right, before we go any further, I'm just going to grab a pen and paper because I'm going to have to write these names down. I am not going to be able to keep up otherwise. I didn't expect to see so many people tonight, to be honest. But then again, I suppose I haven't been on for nearly a week. Oh dear, have I got a pen anywhere? Oh, bear with me, guys. I'm just going to pop to my kitchen. I'm back in a second. Right, I found a pen, my lovelies. My sincerest apologies about that. I'm really not organised at the moment. Right, so... Yeah, it is. It's exactly what happens when I don't come on. Tota, are you still there? Tota? Tota? I believe you're on the Yui Tubey. The tube of the U. And then next in the queue was... That's if Tota's still here. May not be here. Was quite a while ago. Zavakuma. Zavakuma. Then next it is Hearts 80 and then New York Ant maybe? Yes? Yes, we'll do it that way. Hearts 80. I can't even spell Hearts. Hearts 80 and then New York Ant. New Yorker Ant. Let's get it right. My apologies, darling. My apologies. Oh my gosh, well, hang on. Yeah, I've missed your name out. You come out after... Oh my gosh, I've missed one. Opal. Opal Autumn. Yeah? Is that how you pronounce it? So, we've got Tota, Zavakuma, Opal Autumn, and then Hearts 80, and then New York. Okay. Is that right? I think that's right, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Hearts 80, you're not wanting any cards today. But I'll tell you what. I'll leave you on the list. If you change your mind when I get round to you, you can always ask me a question or request a general read then, can't you? Yeah? Absolutely. We'll do it like that. So I don't want you to feel like you can't have a read just because you feel like you're in a lurking mood. You could still have a read. Yeah, that's me drinking pop. Pepsi Max. Nice. Oh, sugar lumps. No, that can just stay closed. I'll drink that tomorrow. Right, I think Tota has gone. Tota, if you're there, I'm just going to pop over to my YouTube and see if Tota is still there, because I don't think Tota is. Let me see. No.
Don't trust the bad ones.
Oh, I don't, Spirit. I really don't. I don't trust any, to be honest with you. Let's get back to Restream so I can see what I'm doing. Sugar lumps, yeah. Well, I do have a disclaimer on my page. This is all entertainment purposes only. You know, take it all with a grain of salt, sort of thing. But also, this page is, there's a lot of swearing. There's a lot of sex talk. You know, everything is on the table here, done with love and respect. So I do have that warning on my page, but just to remind everybody, yeah, you may get the occasional swear word out of me. I do try not to though. Okay, right. Tota's gone. So Zavakuma, can you pop me a hello? Just to let me know that you're still there and you still want me to. Yes! Right, so you want to know if you're doing well with the rituals or not. And what can you do to increase your possibilities of winning? Ooh, a kind of raffle. Is this like a date with somebody or something? Wouldn't mind if it was. Okay, Zavakuma. Are the rituals working? Simple yes or no. Are the rituals working? No. Stupid bloody camera. No. Okay, so what can we do? Zavakuma, what can she do to improve? Some self-evaluation. Well, yeah, we understand that. Zavakuma. It's like a lottery. Page of Cups. And Two of Swords. So you need to make a judgment of using your intuition. Difficult decision. Right? So no, the rituals aren't working. Self-evaluation, intuition, difficult decisions. Right. Well, I'll tell you what I would do, okay? I will give you some spell lessons. Just wait 1 second.
Back.
Oh. You want to bring in the look of the Irish. So you want to get yourself a green candle, okay? A green candle. On this candle, you are going to write, you're going to scratch into it, use a sharp object, but be very, very careful. Possibly, but I'm going to teach you a very basic spell, and this is calling upon the power of Mother Earth to help you. Okay? So you're not invoking a deity, you're not asking the universe for anything really, other than to listen to your intent and maybe, just maybe, go along with it. Okay? Okay, this tends to work for me as well, because it's almost that when working this spell, you are giving to the universe your energy as much as you are receiving. Okay? So,
Argument.
green candle. I want you to write, score in whatever it is that you want to win on the raffle. So, for example, I'm just going to carefully put raffle on there. Okay. Okay. Next thing you want to do is you want to take a small piece of paper. Just a small piece of paper like so. Nothing too fancy. And a small piece of string or yarn if you have it. Preferably something that is 100% cotton. I have some cotton string here. I have some small pieces, some large pieces. I've got quite a few pieces. Okay. On here, you're going to write, look of the Irish, look of the Irish, bring to me dot dot dot, yeah, and the word raffle on the candle. If you want to be more specific, you could even write raffle, and then you could even put the specific object that you want to win out of the raffle. Okay? Take a piece of paper and wrap it round that candle. Wrap it, wrap it, wrap it all the way around. Okay? Wrap it round. String. And as we're tying it, we're going to say the invocation 3 times. Okay? So, look of the Irish, bring to me the raffle item so and so. Look of the Irish, bring to me raffle item so and so. Look of the item, look of the Irish, bring to me raffle item so and so. Okay? So all you're asking is a little bit of luck from the universe to bring to you the smallest of gifts from the raffle. When you burn this, you want to make sure you use a proper candle plate, which I have an example of.
Sometimes.
I was going to say somewhere, but yes, thank you, Spirit. You want a proper candle plate. You want to make sure that, you know, it is meant for candles. So this is cast. Alright. Light the candle. Couple of drips so that you can stand your candle up. Now, as you're burning your candle down, so a couple of drips, stick it on so it stands up. You've got your candle on there. As your candle's burning down, I want you to take another piece of paper. This is specifically just for you. And I want you to write on this other piece of paper what you are prepared to give back to the universe as a thank you for this raffle. So, see you later, Zara. So this is burning down, yeah? That's burning down next to you. And on this piece of paper, you're going to write things that you are willing to give back to the universe. So, for me, personally, I would write bird feeders twice a week. I'm going to go out and I'm going to get some... what else could I do? Depends on whereabouts you live in the world. Depending on your natural wildlife, you could leave things out for your natural wildlife. Bird feeds, stuff like that. If you've got squirrels, put some squirrel feed out. You want to... What else are you willing to give back to the universe? Well, I'm willing to give back a minimum of 3 hours a week outdoors. Just appreciating nature, picking up rubbish. So I'm happy to pick up rubbish. I'm happy to make, you know, tidy up the whatever, blah, blah, blah. So, and once that's about halfway down and you've filled that, very carefully burn it in the flame. So that as the last of that candle burns, you burn off your little list as well. Just lay it all and then just let the candle burn out. Once the candle burns out, the luck of the Irish is upon you. Did you get all of that, Zabakuma? That is the best possible spell that I could teach anybody. It is so simple, so simple. And you can pick these candles up for about 50p in England. You wrote it down, excellent. I mean, you can order these from multi-packs from Amazon or Temu or places like that, where you can get a multi-pack of the coloured spell candles. It's always good to have a pack them in the house. Okay? But yeah, with all of these spells that you do, it doesn't tell you in these spell casting books that you need to give as well as take. So whenever you're casting a spell, you are asking, you are taking, you are intently requesting from the universe, please give me this, and in return you have to give something in return. And a lot of these spell books don't inform you of this. They don't tell you that the balance must be maintained. Okay? So at the moment, what you've been doing hasn't been working, Zabakuma. Try the luck of the Irish spell, okay? Because you don't have to be Irish to do it, but it invokes their luck into your life. Now, it's not a long-term thing. It only lasts for a couple of months. I think it's about 6 weeks it works for. But after that, you could always do it again. Okay?
Right.
All right, Zabakuma. I'm going to leave that one with you, Zabakuma. Thank you very much for being here with me today. Please do keep me updated and let me know how things go with your spell casting. Okay? And remember, spell casting isn't about working with deities. It isn't about using, dark magic or Satan or, demons and all that. It's not about that. It's about harnessing your personal intent and making sure the universe understands that you are prepared to work for this. Okay? Okay. Right. So the next on the list we've got is Opal Autumn. Opal Autumn, you've been waiting so long. Zhao, is it Zhao? I do not know how to pronounce your name. Senor Firmino, I will add you to the end of my list, and yes, I will read some cards for you, my darling. I don't know how to physically say that. I'm sorry, I'm English. We struggle, we've got a stiff upper top. So, Opal Autumn, why can't you find a job? Right. So we can do that. Let me just get a couple of long swallow of this medicine before I go any further. Where's my lighter gone? Opal Autumn, get a job. Opal Autumn, Opal Autumn, get a job that landed in the upright. Opal Autumn, get a job. Wow, that was as clear as day, wasn't it? Excuse my language, but yeah, that just went flying. Opal Autumn. Opal Autumn. I'm not taking that because that was my fault. Opal Autumn. Thank you. Opal Autumn. Yeah. Right. Excusez-moi. As I said earlier, please excuse my nail varnish. I've not had a chance to remove it from the weekend. So, right. First up, we've got the Hierophant, which is about traditional values, traditional conventionals, traditional institutions, conformity. It's about commitment as well. An underlying need for commitment as well as knowledge. Okay, as well as knowledge. Knight of Cups upright, which is about following your heart and using creative expression. Something you need to do. It's about taking action, but using creative expression to do so. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Because as I read the cards, I can get more of a story comes out. And sometimes I get tongue-tied and I can't flip and speak. Give me a second. So the Ace of Cups, which is... it's like a full stop. No new beginnings. Due to the indecision and inability to see the truth. What truth? The truth of the illusion, the deception, the misconception. Right, hang on. I see disillusionment and misconception. I see an underlying need for traditional values, a traditional institution. You know, you really want to just be a traditional person and get a job, have a home, maybe have a vehicle of some kind. I see that very clearly within you. I see that you have this absolute need to use your creative expression, and it's not being used. Okay? You have a need to take action, to make your life abundant. See a lot of anxiety and fear as well, Opal Autumn. A lot of anxiety and fear regarding, because you feel like indecisive. And now this is my personal opinion, disclaimer everybody, I could be reading this wrong, but to me it feels like you are literally stuck. You cannot decide what path it is that you want. Okay, but you're at a point where you're mentally needing to cut through the shit and see the truth for what it is. Okay, that fear and anxiety are holding you back. There's a job position that you've been very hesitant in going for, isn't there? A role that you've been looking towards going for, and that you haven't got confidence at the moment to do it. Opal Autumn, Opal Autumn, Opal Autumn. What happens if Opal Autumn takes the risk? There'll be a personal resolution. And so she takes the risk. It just goes, this is my ultimate dream job. I get to use creative expression. I get to be who I am. What I am is best used, best utilised. Opal Autumn, Opal Autumn. One more card for Opal Autumn. Thank you. Right then. So, Five of Swords in reverse, which is about peaceful resolution, an end to conflict, using one's communication skills in order to move on. So, okay, the Page of Wands is about enthusiasm. It's also about good news, whether it be a phone call or a letter or an email. But it's about good news, you know. New exciting plans, bright ideas. Page of Cups in reverse is quite literally what it says on that card, which is the childhood issues. The childhood issues, the broken dreams of the young one that now creates fear and anxiety within you that holds you back. This is your be aware of your own dark side card. Okay, so have you ever done any shadow work? Have you ever heard of shadow work, or have you ever, or anything like that? Not really. On Amazon, there is a shadow work journal that you can do, and it's just you. Nobody else ever has to know what's in there. But you can go. It's got worksheets in there, and it helps you to work through triggers, traumas. It helps you to recognize for yourself you know, what's going on within yourself and why you're holding yourself back. And I do honestly tell everybody this, but to be honest with you, I think it would really help you, because I feel that you are such a creative person. You've got such an abundance of ideas to get out there, that all of that trauma in the past is just literally, it is caging you, it's holding you down. Okay, so this is what needs to be worked on privately. This is, nobody else needs to know what your traumas are. Nobody needs to know. Not if you're not comfortable. We never have to discuss it. But you have to know, and you have to understand you better. Okay? Okay. So the King of Cups upright is about being emotionally intelligent. It's about being mature and compassionate. Yes, it does usually represent a male in your life, but I'm not saying that that is a male or you're a male or anything like that. It's just the energy of being mature and compassionate. Being balanced. Balanced. That's the word I feel with that card. Balanced. Okay? Because without that balance, there is the world in reverse. All right? There is that stagnation. You are stuck. There is a lack of achievement there, and a disappointment within oneself for not pushing yourself hard enough. Okay? But the first step to all of this is dealing with your indecision. It's cutting through the bullshit that's in your head. Yeah, cut through the deceptions that you teach yourself, the lies that you say to yourself. You need to cut it through it, cut it out, get it gone. You are better than that. You deserve better than that. You can go further than anybody else. You just have to decide to do it. Intention is everything. Let's throw some cosmic insight. Let's throw some cosmic insight. Opal Autumn. Opal Autumn. Opal Autumn. Opal Autumn. It's time to open your heart. In that respect, for you, Opal Autumn, I would see that as being able to open your heart to yourself. There's been a lot that's gone on with you in your life that has shut you down, and you need to open back up to yourself more than to the world. Okay? Opal Autumn. Opal Autumn. Autumn. It's okay. Yes, that says gambling, but I never take that as a gambling card. I just see that as poor finances. Yeah, you have bad finances going on right now. It's something that you've got going on that you need to deal with. That it's not going to happen until you get a job, but you will get there. Okay? This is a temporary card. This is something else I tell people all the time. The gambling, the bad finances is a temporary card. Yeah? And this can be dealt with. Yeah, sometimes a little bit of support if it is a gambling issue, and sometimes just better financial planning. Sometimes, okay? And then the narcissist card. So this is to beware of the narcissist. Now, this could be beware of a narcissist in your life, but more than likely, it's telling you to beware of narcissistic tendencies within yourself. So what I mean by that is we can all have tendencies to be narcissistic little pricks. We all do. We all have it in us. Whether we are narcissists or not all depends on how we are raised, how we grow up, the traumas that we go through and everything else. That is just a warning card to remind yourself that, yes, you need to change your mental well-being. You need to remind yourself that you are worthy, you are amazing, you can do it, you will do it. But at the same time, it's a reminder that it's just the same as everybody else, though. Remember that. Nobody's bigger than anybody else. We're all born the same, we all live the same, we all are the same. I hope that makes some sense to you. So it's time to open your heart up to yourself, Opal Autumn. It's time to do some shadow work. Have a look on Amazon, get yourself a shadow work journal, talk it through with one of your closest friends, somebody that you can trust beyond everything, and it'll be there to support you as you work your way through it. Yeah. Yeah. All right. And that is your way back into the workforce. But you cannot be a productive member of this society until you are a productive member of your own life. If you understand that I'm trying to say that. Yeah? It's like nobody can love you till you learn to love yourself. And loving yourself is the hardest thing in the world to do. Because you have to admit that, you know, that I have faults and stuff, but I do have a good side to me. And that can be hard for a lot of people to actually sit there and say, no, I am kind. And no, I do put other people first. Okay. So what I see for you, Opal Autumn, is the whole reason that you can't get a job at the moment is because you can't be productive within your own life. And because they pick up on the vibe of that. Yeah. So don't worry too much about money. Yes, money's important, food's important, roof over your head's important, but at the same time, what's really important for you is to work on your inner traumas, figure out what your triggers are, and how you can start fighting against that so that you can be a better person for yourself. Okay, I'm going to leave that one with you, that Opal Autumn. Like I said before, please come back, give me some feedback, let me know that you're doing okay, because I'll be honest, I do a lot of readings for people and then they don't come back and I end up panicking. I really do. I've got lists of people that I've read for, and if I don't hear from them for a good fair few weeks or even a month, I message them, are you okay? You know, did I miss something in that read that has affected you? Is there anything I can do to support you? Okay, Opal Autumn. So I'm going to leave that one with you, my darling, and I'm going to move on down the list. So the next on the list was Hearts 80. Are you still there, my darling? And do you want to read, or are you really not bothered? I did say I'd give you the option, didn't I? Hearts 80, are you still there? Have you gone? Come off, have you, darling? Hearts 80. Yeah, I'd rather look. All right then, sweetheart. That's fair enough. Oh, you're more than welcome. Anytime, darling. Anytime. Right then. New York Ant. You're on the list. New York Ant. Oh, sorry. New Yorker Ant. New Yorker Ant. Are you still with us? And would you still like some cards throwing, my darling? Oh, bless you. Well, thank you so much for that, Hearts. I really appreciate it. Tell you what I can do, if you give me 3 seconds just to pop over to open this page up. What I want to do is I want to copy that. I am pasting in chat link the YouTube link to the music that I've got in the background. Okay, so in chat I have just posted the YouTube link for the background music that I use for these reads. Okay, so I really hope that you guys will go and have a listen on your own. I find the background music absolutely fantastic for meditation. I think New Yorker Ant has gone. Have we got Senor Firmino? Senor Firmino. Are you still there, my lovely? Don't know how you pronounce your first name. I want to call her Xiao, but I don't think that's right, is it? got left in chat now then, guys? Can I get a big hello in chat from everybody who's still with me this evening? So I know who's here, who's not here, who still wants to read. Yeah. Hello, hearts. I see you, darling. Who else have we got left? See, I can see there's 4 watchers and we're not getting any hellos in the chat. So come on, guys. Pop a hi in chat just so that I know you're still here and watching. You don't have to have a tarot read if you don't want one. It'd just be nice to know who's still here. Zhao Firmino. Oh, let me check my YouTube. Let me see. Zhao. I think Zhao's gone as well. So we lost Tota and we lost Zhao. Oh, it is Zhao. Hello, my darling. Oh no, that was me. Halfway up the flipping chat box. So I think it's just you and me, hearts. Yeah, I think it is. I think it's just you and me now, darling. Well, I'll tell you what then. It's been an hour. I have absolutely loved doing the readings tonight. There's been some really interesting readings tonight. I must admit, I really enjoyed doing the reading on the 3 options. Who was that for now? Zavakuma, wasn't it? You know? No, it wasn't. It wasn't. It was... Who was it I read? Blue Gaze. That was it. That was an interesting read, don't you think? Having to break down each of the options and weighing up which one's going to be better. I found that really interesting. So, anyway, what I'm going to say to everybody tonight is I would like you all to pop me a message over on my channel about any famous reads that you would like me to do. Would you like me to do some reads on the whole Diddler case? Would you like me to read on if there's any celebrities you want me to read on? If there's any world current events, for example, like with Hurricane Helene, I threw a few cards for that. So what I really need is some more feedback from you guys. So if everybody could pop me a message over on my channel, whether that be on YouTube or on Twitch or even on TikTok. I'm on TikTok now. Oh, and Rumble. I think I'll be applying to Truth as well. So yeah, if you want to pop me a message, give me some ideas on some live streams that some live reads that you want me to do. Maybe you've got some celebrity reads you want me to do, some current events. Yeah, I shall get some pre-recorded videos up for you guys to sit and watch. So in the meantime, I'm going to wish you all love and light and all things bright. And I am going to go to bed because I am absolutely shattered. And I want you all to take care of yourselves. Remember to stay spiritually strong. Stay clear of negative energies. And if in doubt, get your smudge stick out. And if that doesn't work, launch it. Launch it at the person who's annoying you. They'll get the hint eventually. So in the meantime, my lovelies, with all